may have been hearing a lot about making Australia self-sufficient lately. Word on the street is that the coronavirus pandemic has ushered in the failure of globalism, less trade, more domestic production, and things in that vein. This line of thinking, while well-intentioned, is misguided. Free trade is a cornerstone to Australian prosperity, 43% of GDP in fact, and it will be pivotal to our economic recovery. Tariffs, subsidies and other anti-competitive measures will take Australia back to the dark ages. It's time to remember why we value free trade and why it shouldn't be abandoned in a post-coronavirus world. In my hand, I'm holding an iPhone. What if I told you the inputs to make this iPhone come from the US, Japan, Korea, Taiwan and more? If it was made in one place, I guarantee you this $900 iPhone would be a lot more expensive. Don't believe me? Believe Milton Friedman. G'day, Milton. What does protectionism do?
It protects the consumer very well against one thing. It protects the consumer against low prices.
Agreed. Thanks, Milton. Tariffs and subsidies will cost Australian taxpayers billions of dollars at a time when we really can't afford it. If we want to bring back domestic manufacturing, why not consider industrial relations reform or deregulation? Much cheaper and more effective. Now, there is a legitimate argument that COVID has exposed our overdependence on China. But what does any good investor do? Diversify. Let's enter free trade agreements with Britain, India, Europe and other countries, diffusing our dependence on one country as well as enriching Australia. If we want to pay off our debt, which will likely exceed $1 trillion, we need Australia to be more energised, competitive and freer than ever. We cannot quarantine our economy from the rest of the world. So when the virus is over and the time comes to rebuild, let's not give up on free trade. Instead, let's build new relationships and restore Australia's economic vitality. That is how we can truly put Australia first.